Morning, my you gals and my you dudes. It is August 28th, 2013. It is week 40 of my BMS series, and I am completely ecstatic. It's the day before my birthday, and I finally have my quote-unquote studio done. It's been 5 years since I thought about it, and really being pushed in the past year with the BMS series and this whole change that's taken over, and I just got to give glory to God. I got to thank you for my peoples who watched these videos, as well as my family and friends who've just been beside me the whole time. It was an inch-by-inch, step-by-step progression. Whether you have $1 million or $5, the fact is it takes that little step by little step to get where you have to get. And I'm telling you, even though the past 2 weeks I've been completely frustrated with my eating, with the way the studio is working out, just with a whole bunch of different factors, with people leaving in my life, and my family and friends, at the end of the day, it is worth it when you actually get something, a vision, and you actually execute on it. So keep pushing, everybody, keep fighting. I know I've said that 1,000 times, I'm going to say it 1,000,000 more times. What I'm going to do is bi-weekly I'm going to weigh in, which I did in week 39, which was week 1, and now in week 2 I'm going to use my fat calipers, which I have right here, to basically measure my BMI, my body mass index. Now, I've said that as well. I dislike the body mass index when it comes to the internet or like a hand scale or stepping on a scale, because the scale is not going to really get an accurate reading of how much muscle you have. Everyone has muscle, everyone has fat. That's just how it is. It's just how much you have. And before I continue or go any further, I must say, if you want abdominals or to be really healthy, eat as healthy as possible. Try to work out or have a very active lifestyle. And if you do that, always the best way is to look in the mirror to find out how healthy you are. And or going to a physician and a doctor to check your blood pressure, your cholesterol, get all your blood work done, as well as, get how many beats per second your heart is going at. So, however, for myself, because I've been able to regulate at least myself fairly well, the fat calipers, which I've been so excited to be able to finally get to, is the scale, at least for season 2, when I'm doing the 5 different exercises month by month to see the transformation. Now, when I first started this series, I was probably hovering around 36% body fat. I assume over the summer I was hovering around 20. So after doing construction and building a little bit more muscle, I have no idea, really probably I'm hovering around 18. So I got these two off of eBay because I wanted to make sure that even though I wasn't spending $50 on one that's really accurate with, like, for instance, when you squeeze it, there's a needle pop when this one comes over. So when this comes over on a really expensive fat caliper, a needle will come over and stop and give you the most accurate reading. I didn't have that. I got these two off eBay for like $4 total. I wanted to get two very, the difference is very little, but it's still a different caliper. So I didn't want to spend the large amounts of money to get basically a reading that I could do if I just took a little bit more time. And they should be both very accurate. So basically, as you can see here, I have my 2 marks that I've made. Now, you want to be just around the belly button, maybe just a little bit below, and where the hip bone is. Now, everyone's hip bone is going to be a little different. And what you're going to do is you're not going to pinch right on the mark here. You're going to pinch just to the outside. Now, I want you to really get in there deep and grab and pull away. And you want to be about about half an inch, quarter inch away from your mark. And what you're going to do is you're going to press in here, right? And you're going to see where it lies in millimeters. Now, I'll go over the chart a little later on in the video. But I am hovering around 18, okay? So I'm also going to do it on the second side. Now, if you're doing these readings, you want to do them 3 different times, but you want to give your body a second to get back its elasticity. So I will be doing the measurements as I'm consistently talking. So here we go again. I'm going to grab in there nice and tight. I'm going to get some fat here, trying to get on the X mark here, right at the best positional situation. And yeah, I'm hovering around 18 as well on this side. So I'm at 18 millimeters, which on the chart, basically 18% body fat, which is like basically tipping into going from average to optimal. If you're basically anywhere between 0 and 12, no one's really 0, but between 0 and 12, that means you're in incredible shape, most likely, unless there's something else going wrong, or you're not very well, or you're losing weight and you don't have a lot of muscle or something like that. So, but yeah, that's kind of where you want to be, and in that range is basically anywhere between below 16% is very good, and getting as low as possible and potentially seeing the muscles bulging out of your system. Oh yeah, and if you like what I'm doing, please tweet, tumble, like, share, thumbs up, plus pin, or do whatever you do, and please subscribe.